Okay, I just wanted to stop by Meijer because I wanted to get some of the hard salami. I noticed there are some different sweeteners that have popped up, and I just want to kind of make people aware of what's in those sweeteners and actually what sweeteners are available and which ones I would recommend based on what's in them. So, with that being said, we got flowers and stuff down here, and we got all the sweeteners and stuff right in here. If we were to go over some of them, if you notice right away, there's a bag down here that looks like Lakanto monk fruit. And if you don't know what's in that sweetener down there, you might think that it's monk fruit sweetener and get the wrong one. And you might be after the Lakanto up there that normally is in the bag, and it looks like that. And you might think, oh man, Lakanto's they got a new sweetener out, right? And then you grab that, and it's not the right sweetener. Anyway, this is a new sweetener that has popped up on the market. And I just want to warn you right now, it's not necessarily kosher. It's kind of granulated just like regular sugar. It looks, almost dropped it. It looks like it. They're saying that, 75% fewer calories than sugar, 0 grams of net carbs. If you flip it over, look at what the ingredients are. Well, first let's look at the carb count. Carb count is 4, 3 sugar alcohol, 1 sugar. So you're getting 1 gram, they're saying, per serving. But if you look at what's in it, it's erythritol, tagatose, malitol, monk fruit, xanthan gum, sweet leaf. I don't use any sweeteners anymore. Yeah, I don't know what happened. This thing keeps cutting me off for some reason. Anyway, I might use a sweetener from time to time, but very rarely. So this is not monk fruit, and it does have some things that can cause some digestive distress. Erythritol and the little bit of monk fruit that's in here is fine, but they've got malitol in here as well. So be careful if this is not what you want. This probably will still be fine in some situations, but I would not necessarily recommend it. If you're going to use some kind of sweetener, Pure is a good brand. See, this is stevia extract sweetener, right? So when you pick it up, you might think, oh yeah, this is a big giant bag of stevia, I'm okay. And then you look at the back of it, and it's mixed with maltodextrin, which is the same blend that's in Splenda. So this would not be a good brand, not from Meijer. This back here where it says stevia in the raw, again, pick it up, look at the back. Let's see. Right here, maltodextrin and stevia leaf extract. So again, the bulk of this is the bulking agent that they put in Splenda. It is not pure stevia. That's not a go. Let's look over here. This big old giant bag is sucralose, right? Look at the back of it. It's bulked with maltodextrin. It's in a lot of bulking agents. So this is not pure sucralose. If it was, it would be fine. It has a GI index of about 15, and most people can stand it. Any of the Splenda stuff, not going to be okay. The Truvia stuff, when it says like brown sugar blend, it is blended with brown sugar. Again, the smaller bags, baking blend, this is more like a powder blend. Look at the back, erythritol, sugar, and stevia leaf extract. So essentially, if I was baking and I needed, and this is half a teaspoon, only 1/2 a teaspoon is 2 grams of carbohydrate. So again, that's where they get you. You got to be careful with that. I would not recommend that. The Truvia cane sugar blend is a no-go. Swerve is supposed to be a really good brand for some people. This is the confectioner's brand. It's just almost straight erythritol. That's exactly what it is. Straight erythritol and natural flavoring, it says. So a lot of people use this, and it doesn't have an impact on insulin or blood sugar. So that would be a definite if you were into that kind of stuff. Here is, let's see, granular swerve. Just erythritol, that's it. So this would be another one that would be okay, that some people use. I don't recommend using it every day. Like some of you become addicted to it, and I swear it's like crack to you guys, and then you don't ever want to give it up. And if anybody talks bad about it, oh my God, they hurt your feelings. So Sweet and Low, people have used and not had a problem with it, but again, it's not necessarily as clean per se as people think. You make your decision on that. The Sola packets are the same ones that we found down here that has malitol and stuff in it. So again, I would not. Lakanto monk fruit is erythritol and monk fruit. Let's see here. Yeah, just regular erythritol and monk fruit. So this would be okay. This would be my preferred choice out of all the sweeteners so far, other than stevia. They're like neck and neck. If we look here, there's a new brand of, oh, here's Truvia Nectar. The liquid drops up here. This would not be good. It's got honey and stuff in it, so it's got too much sugar. If you look at your sweet, this is a new thing, sweet drops. I guess the company's called Good Sweetness, and 4 drops will sweeten a cup of coffee or tea, yogurt, ice cream, smoothies, or nearly anything else. What does it have in it? It has water, sweetener, stevia leaf extract, potassium sorbate, ascorbic acid. So this would be a good one. This you could use. It doesn't have any calories or anything to it. No, so this would be okay if you really wanted to. That's raspberry flavored stevia. They've got a peppermint here. Then there's a strawberry. The Splenda Zero liquid is pure sucralose. So, you know, it does have that potassium sorbate in it. So, I mean, there are other additives. You know, don't get me wrong. Here is, what is this? This is pure sucralose, the Meijer brand. So this one is pure sucralose. Splenda Zero, this is pure stevia from Splenda if you get this little green one. There are some other additives to it, but it is a better option. And then you got Meijer's brand Splenda, or Meijer's brand erythritol and stevia. So those are the sugars. If you went with this Stevia Naturals right here, let's see what it's got in there in the box. Erythritol and stevia leaf. So this is another one that would be okay, definitely okay in the box, but always read to make sure that it doesn't have maltodextrin in it. Sweet leaf is another one that's okay. They don't use any junk in theirs. If we look, it doesn't have any kind of junk in there, other than some people would say they don't want the silica in there. The inulin. Inulin is just a type of bulking fiber. Meijer stevia leaf extract. This would be another, well, it's not actually. It's got maltodextrin bulking agent in it, so that would be something I would be careful of. Whole earth, well, let's look here. See if they get maltodextrin bulking agent in here. Erythritol with dextrose and maltodextrin. So this would be no-go as well. Let's see here. Erythritol, stevia leaf extract. So this is, and monk fruit. So this is a good one right here. It's got all 3 good sweeteners in it that don't have a glycemic effect and they don't spike your blood sugar. So whole earth, stevia leaf, and monk fruit, that's a good one. None of the Splenda stuff, none of these, you know, Truvia brown sugar blends, that stuff doesn't work very well. That's not going to do anything. If we look over here at the flowers, there are some new flowers that popped up that I've never even seen before. Obviously, we're not going to do any cake flowers, no all-purpose flowers, no baking flowers here. The coconut flour, you can do this, but it's got, let's see, 8 grams of carbs per serving, 5 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar. So this is low enough where it can be done, but not the best option. A lot of people do use it and they love it. This one has even more fiber to it. This is 100% organic finely ground coconut flour from King Arthur Flour, and 8 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fiber, 3 sugar. Clean. Does have a carb count to it, so be very careful with this. There's plenty of fiber if you're one of those people that use net instead of total. Almond flour from King Arthur, 3 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber. It's definitely a better option. 100% blanched almonds. So this would be a good option. Here's your California made, California good, GMO certified, blanched roasted almonds, and 5 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber. So you're even less with your carb count on this. Here's all these new ones. Here's all the new flowers right here. Cauliflower is this new flower that came out, and if you look at what's inside it, excuse my nails, I'm a diesel mechanic and they're never going to be clean unless I'm going to a wedding or something. Dried cauliflower, medium grain brown rice, cornstarch, cassava flour, quinoa flour, psyllium husk. And then if you look up here, this would be a no-go. This is definitely not cool. And then here's a different one right here. Dried cauliflower, almond flour, cassava flour, arrowroot, tapioca starch, psyllium husk. Lower carb count, but not that good actually overall. So they could have made that a lot lower in carb count. And with the arrowroot stuff that you're seeing that's often in a lot of recipes and stuff like that is this stuff down here. A lot of people don't know where to find it. This is arrowroot starch. You're gonna find it in a lot of like keto recipes that are like kind of specialty. It's straight, like literally straight straight carbohydrate. There's no sugar to it. It's just 8 carbs per serving, and that's in 1 tablespoon. And you use this stuff in recipes for specific things. All this is chia seed stuff down here. There's some nutritional yeast, good source of your B vitamins. You know, Bob's Red Mill has them. Good source of B vitamins here. It does have some carb count and fiber to it, but it's got all those different vitamins. I mean, it's got a ton of different vitamins in there. B vitamins. Vitamin B3, vitamin B2, vitamin B1, B6, B12. So this is, a lot of keto people will use this for their vitamin count to get their B vitamins up. Banana flour. This stuff is new. 97 calories per quarter cup. Ton of carbohydrates. So this would be a no-go. That's a no-go. Quinoa flour, same thing. It's going to be a ton of carbs in it. Yep. 22 grams of carbs. That's a no-go. Okay, so here's a buckwheat flour. It's new. 21 grams of carbs. That ain't happening. There's a lot of carbs in this stuff. Chickpea flour. 18 grams of carbs. That ain't gonna work. So none of this stuff here is gonna work. Some people add all this chia seeds and hemp seeds and stuff like that in there, but I just wanted to show you some of the new flours that came out right here, this whole row. They're not keto friendly. I wanted to make that aware, so people know if they come looking for it, trying to use it, or see cauliflower on the front of it and paleo and they think it's okay. It's really not. Anyhow, that's the gist of this. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave your feedback below. Thank you.